Here we are with the Lynx. It's my 2018 tournament season boat. It's got the 250 Verado on the back. I'm going to walk you through it, show you everything, how I've got it laid out, how it looks. Really, really awesome boat. We're going to start here in the back. We'll start with the battery compartment. We've got two huge battery compartments back here. There's my two trolling motor batteries. It looks the same on the other side. We got 31-gallon tanks. I can tell you, you can get every bit of 31 gallons, if not a little bit more, into those tanks. They're huge. Got my two power pole motors over there. Works my essential power poles over here. I got two of the 8-foot blades on there. And you can see on the back I've got the 4-inch TH Atlas plate. The Verado has a 4-inch integrated setback into the engine, so you don't need the 8-inch, which is what comes standard on all the other Bass Cats. So as you come a little bit forward, here's the compartments behind each seat, and they are huge. They are huge. I mean, I've got a ton of stuff in there. I've got more room. I could even throw my life jacket on top of that, or any extra clothes, stuff like that. Lots of room. And just like with all the signature premium boats, we've got the big triangular live wells. I mean, those things are huge. Got my two oxygenators, one on each side. Got the two spray bars. One is for pumping water in from the outside, and the other is pumping water, recirculating it, and then this actually pumps in additional. So you got multiple pumps to do whatever you need in the Lynx, like most of the Bass Cats. Here we've got the cooler, one cooler. Plenty of room, got 8 waters in there and still plenty more room. We've got under seat storage under these seats. Got plenty of room under there. These are carpeted, so I've got all kind of culling, you know, got ropes, all kind of other stuff in there. Got all my tools under this seat. And there's a neat little compartment here right under the passenger rod locker. It goes on up in there a little ways. You can put, you know, some things there, or you can leave it for your co-angler. Got a spot for their rods right through there, so they can put all the rods they want. Then there's a step here going up to the deck with a cooler, and man, that thing goes way up under there. If you can see it, I've got, you know, all my dipping dyes and some scents and things like that in there, but you can put a whole bunch more materials in there, you know, whatever you need. Got a cup holder there. Got a cup holder over there near your driver's seat, which I like. Right here, I'm in the seat. Got my two Raymarine Axiom 12-inch units side by side on a Bass Boat Technologies mount, and as you can see, this is my eye level. Plenty of room to see over top of the these two units, and behind this big console, got my Mercury SmartCraft gauge over here. Got my power pole switches on this side. All the gauges that I need. We got a new touchpad, which I really like. Everything seems to work real well on that. And then down here you got my essential hot foot, and with your Verado, it's all electronic. There's no cable here, so that's all an electronic box using the Verado system. So coming on up here to the front, we got the first rod locker on the far left, and this is a carpeted rod locker. I've got all my spinning rods in there, a handful of crankbaits, jerkbait rods in there. Plenty of room. You could put 15 rods in there pretty easy. I've got my anchor in there as well, and my paddle, which is Coast Guard regulations. Got those in there. And then as you go over here to this giant rod locker, this is a giant rod locker. I've probably got 15 or so rods in here right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Plano boxes, 7 Plano boxes, and a bunch of soft plastics up under my rods. So there's, I mean, a ton of room in this thing. I have no doubt I could fit in this easily. 2 of me could fit in this compartment right here easily. That's how big it is. I'm not even filling up all the space in that rod locker. Man, it is gigantic. And then come over here to the other side. You've got the net scabbard, which on the Elite Series we don't use a net, but I've got 2 life jackets, 2 full-size life jackets in case my partners don't have a regular life jacket. And I've got my measuring board, got my plug knocker in there, and then in this compartment I've got some of my rain gear, gloves, helmet, some various tackle, soft plastics. I've got my TH tackle titans up there. Just a lot of room right there. Coming up here to the front, this is more of the day box. I keep my rain gear there. I've got some extra room. This is, you know, whatever you're using that particular day. I want to keep that right up there so it's real easy to access. And got some swim baits and different things over there. Then I come up here to the very front. I've got my trolling motor. I've got the Minn Kota Ultrex. Had it last year. I've been very pleased with that trolling motor. Got a lot of nice features. But as you can see up here, they have a removable section that can go right in here like a number of the premium boats have. So if you want to be right up on the front, you can do that. Or if you want to move it back a little bit, which I did, I moved it back a little bit. I've got my 12-inch Raymarine Axiom unit fully sunk in there. It's got a little space for your power pole buttons, very slick. Then I've also got plenty of room up there for my Hydro Wave. So lots of room up there on the very front of this Lynx. And I've got the cushion. I don't know if you can see it, but there's lots of cushion there on that front deck. There's a pad to keep you nice and padded while you're up there on the front. So this is the walkthrough on the layout of this big Lynx. It is a 1,900-pound boat, 20 foot 8 inches with a 96-inch beam. Huge boat, but I can tell you it will run in the low to mid 70s with 2 people, full load, no problems. So I've been really happy with the performance of it so far. And this is Bass Cat Lynx.